Hey everybody, this is Robert Price from rodpsound.com. Hope all is well with you guys. So, um, what we're going to do today, we're actually going to do like a 2-5-1. So the way I think of it, this is a way to kind of end your song or to simply get you back to the one, right? So, you may not be at the end of the song, but you may be doing like a 2-5-1. So, this is like I like it, like an amazing, like diminished movement, okay? So we're going to be in the key of F sharp this time. And I'm actually going to have the MIDI available, all right? Just in case you're like, man, this is not my key. You can just get it, all right? So I have the link down below. So let's just say you're doing a song like I Will Bless the Lord, right? The part was you're getting ready to get back to the one. So the slow one, I think it's all right. Of course. So you have this part right here. That's like a classic movement, right? When you're doing the two. So usually you'll hear, especially a lot of gospel people, right? So let's say you kept that movement, right, over the two. So this movement is going to be over the five. So watch this. So let's say we did that. All right. That's pretty much how I would do it. Just slowing it down just in case somebody want to get it. Now, over the five, usually I play my five like this, or I may do something like this, just to keep that melody on top. All right. We have two ways. So the first movement is going to be like this. It can be okay. So that's the first movement. We got okay, so that's pretty cool. Like that's a nice movement, right? The second movement got a little bit more movement to it, but it sounds like this. So if we have okay, so it's pretty busy. It's a lot going on, but a lot of times, or honestly, many times, I like to have something that's pretty simple, something that's kind of medium, and then something that's kind of busy, right? Because I mean, you have your times to do it. So yeah, you just want to have it all. So that second movement again is this. All right, and of course, I'm going to break everything down. All right, it's just for the people that can kind of pick it up and then rewind it, and then just get it right. So let's go through that first movement. So like I said, it just in case you don't know this song, it's okay. But let's just say you're doing something like 2 to the 5, okay? And over this 5, we're pretty much playing. This is a C7, C sharp 7. But I look at it like a diminished chord instead of a dominant. That's a popular thing to do. Replace the diminished chord. Replace the dominant chord with the diminished. So all I'm doing is just doing this. Watch this. Up. That gets me right back to my diminished chord. Watch this. That's the same diminished chord. Okay, just a different inversion. And I think the other one, that's the same one. So I'm just playing around with, I'm just pretty much playing these diminished chords using half steps, okay? So the first one I did was this. Just 2 diminished chords. This diminished chord right here is just to get me to the main one, because all of this is going to be over the 5. All right? So again, all right? So we have that E. Now, if you don't have a bass player, it's okay, because like I said, or if I didn't say it, you can just hit the bass. So watch this. Or, and then, okay. So, all right. So hopefully this video is not too long. I really just want to get on here, show you guys this movement, a quick movement. All right. And then, okay. So this is going to be pretty simple. Just a little half step, Okay. I love this melody though, because we're in the key of F sharp. So that G is not in there. So it's pretty cool to hit the chord. All right. Okay. And now we're going to do this. All right. So this is the same diminished chord here. So they're just different inversions. That's how I look at it, right? So in my bass, of course, you see C sharp, but it's really a drop 2 voicing. Okay. All right. These are drop 2 voicings. So, okay. We're still over that 5. All right. And of course, you're just going to take this up a half step. All right. I haven't done a good drop 2 video. So, all right. So far we have. Now to finish this movement off, you're going to go back to this first one. Because like I said, this A flat diminished is pretty much the chord that you were playing, or we don't have to say A flat diminished, but the diminished chord, right? So even if I did say A flat diminished, you can say B diminished, D diminished, right? But if it's over this C sharp, right, you know, it's looked at as a flat 9, right? But it's still like a dominant chord. So a lot of times I end up separating the right and the left hand. So, but anyway, so this was the main chord, okay? And then, so that's the first movement. Now this is how I'm playing my 1 chord, all right? So this A flat, D flat, and F sharp or G flat, right? So this is pretty cool, all right? Like the little sus too. I like the chordal chords, all right? Or see, they're all in fourths. All right, so that movement again. Let me see. So, okay, you can drop that. Then, okay. Now the second movement, is gonna be this. So, you know, you're gonna hit the chord. You're gonna do. Okay. Now you may not use the second movement on this song. You may not have the time, but this is still something cool that you can put in your 2-5-1, right? Okay. So here we go. Look at that, right? Playing with that A flat diminished. All right. Now this is still gonna be over the 5 once you get to the 5. So, all right. So done. So before, you was starting on, see this, that C sharp diminished, E diminished, right? At first, we was going from 1 diminished chord to that A flat diminished chord, right? Now, this time, we're pretty much just flipping it, you know, backwards. So we're starting on the A flat, now we're going down, okay? So all of this is still drop 2, all right? See that? Now I think let me see. So you guys remember this right here. We just covered this, but now you're gonna put it in this second movement. So now watch this. Now we're just gonna stick with the same chord. Now we're just inverting the same chord now. Okay. So hopefully this is not going like this is not too fast. Okay, so it's the last, well, second to last chord, and then okay, so this is another nice chord. The 6-9 chord is amazing. Okay, I mean it's another chordal chord, right? So you got that A flat, E flat, A flat, and D flat. But it's so cool, especially over that F sharp. So that's pretty cool. All right. So I kind of like this, you know, kind of spare the moment type stuff, you know. I play around with something and be like, okay, that's kind of cool. Just share it with you guys, right? So that second movement, here we go. Okay, so that's a nice way to get you back to the one. All right. So yeah, hopefully this provided some value. Like I said, I just want this to be a nice, short, sweet, straight to the point video. You know, just to give you guys another diminished movement. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Definitely like the video. Okay, it helps the channel. You can definitely pick up the MIDI. I'll have it in the link below. You know, if you want it. Okay. All right. Talk with you guys soon.